All right. So I added journey map. I have that now, so it tells me waypoints now, which is great. Unfortunately, I do have to go back and, like, every piece of land that I traveled, I will have to travel again, obviously. So let's just say, for example, I go over to the Spruce Village. I would just have to go back and retrace my steps. Oh, there's the cat. Yeah, so I had gone up this way, kind of looped around this way, and then I made my way back. So I don't, because I had gone down like this way, and then I think I went this way, and then ended up like coming back down this way, and went up this way, and I think I ended up actually coming and looping. Yeah, I looped back this way because I ended up coming on that backside of the sheep factory. Yeah, so I would have a lot to have to go back through. Oh boy, I definitely need to do a few things. I need to get. Honestly, I just think that I need to kind of lock in, I think. So actually, now that I have the map, I can even just kind of... So I'm thinking, that is where I'm thinking I'm going to be putting my house. And I'll probably do it this way. Because it's not quite a perfect shape. And so this side does kind of have a bigger dip. So if I start it here and I go this way, I think it will be fine. And then around it will be... kind of farms and other builds. So what I think I need to do is flatten this layer here. So get rid of this one because it goes up, but flatten all of this, kind of terraform this a little bit, even that some as well. So that's what I think I need to do. And I'm probably just going to do it through replay mod. It's just easier that way. That way I don't fill my system up with like so much where I'm not talking, but if I want to talk or anything, I'll start, like, I'll record whatever. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I think, at least just to get started on the house area, because like I said, I need to get it going. So you know, I was leveling out this, and then I was like, I'll level out that, and then I will start building it. But I'm like, wait a minute, this I don't think is what I thought it was gonna end up looking like. And then I was like, standing over here, and I looked over that way, and I'm like, I don't want to have to run this far every time I want to get in my house if I leave out of here. So I started thinking about it more. I'm like, what if I were to build up here, right? I'll maybe level out this layer or two, and I'll build it up here, and it's overlooking everything. That would be cool, right? And then I thought, wait, actually, hold on. What if I did do that, but I built it into that, and built it when I was overlooking my empire here, and the wandering trader. What is wrong with the llamas? Okay. So then, yeah, I thought, what if I built it into there? But then I was like, but the flying with the elytra in and out would be dope. I still might put my house on this elevation here, so I'll probably have to get rid of a couple layers, maybe at least one layer, but terraform a little bit to here. Yeah. All right, I think I'll just do that instead. Yeah, I agree, Wandering Trader. I agree. All right, well, this is a bit of a progress update. Yeah, so far so good. Coming together. I think the space will be pretty big enough for what I want. Like, looking at it, yeah, that'll be a good space. I probably will take this here and kind of shorten it off a little bit, and then use that to just fill this in, because I think that looks about roughly the same size. So yeah, I'm thinking my house will probably now go here, something like that, or maybe, yeah, maybe here. So yeah, just a little bit of a progress update for how's it looking. All right, that's this. You shut it. That's this done. Finally. What are you doing up there? Anyway, so this is that done finally. I think this will be good space. Honestly, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, which is good for me, especially for what I want to build for the house wise. It's plenty of space, and it'll probably span from right around here to probably around here, maybe. not going to be terribly big. It's not going to be a huge first base. It's just going to be a good starter base. One that's got plenty of space, decent amount of storage, which I might even just connect to off to the side or even into the mountain there. Oh, push him. Come on. Push him. Do it. This is Sparta.
This is Sparta!
No. Dang. Okay. Alright, anyway.
Later.
Kind of laid out a blueprint plan. I'll link in the description the video that I had come across. I was scrolling YouTube Shorts and I just randomly saw it. So I'll put in the description the link that I got. It was just something I saw. It's like, you know what? That's kind of interesting. I don't really see that very often, the style. So I just went ahead and kind of made the blueprint on the ground just so it's easy to put the foundation in and everything like that. He called it a waterfall house. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that's that's the house I'm going to be doing. I went and did resource gathering. So I had gone over here to the Pale Garden. I thought about getting some pale wood, and I was like, well, I don't know if that's going to look good. So I ended up coming down here to the woods right. Let's see. So I was here, coming back, and then, yeah, I went over here to get some oak wood, and came back. So this is what I got. So the andesite bricks was part of a Stoneworks mod that I downloaded. Very cool. I don't remember what I originally wanted to do, the blockwise, but then I was like, I want to do some bricks. I think in the video he used stone bricks, if I remember correctly, and then I've always liked andesite. And so this mod, what it does, it allows me to take these and have all sorts of andesite bricks. So I could even have the andesite shingles, or which is rightfully the prismarine bricks. I think these would be. I could be mistaken on that. But it even gives me the other variants of them. I can even get the tiles from, I think that is, I can't even remember the name now. Hold on. These resin bricks. Yeah, it looks like resin bricks. Maybe just regular bricks in general, but I think it's more like resin bricks. And then you got the cobbled and stuff like that. So I can get all kinds of, even mossy. I didn't actually know that. I didn't scroll down. But yeah, I can get all kinds of them and things like that. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to be using. Andesite bricks for the foundation, which is this all the way around. Like this. I want to say I'll dig out the ground. So the door would be here. I don't know what I'm going to do for the floor yet. I might just look to see how like oak and pale look as well. I feel like I got enough of either or if I want to use them, especially for like the outside look and things like that. So that's what I'm going to test. I don't have my face cam, the webcam on. There's more pillagers. Dang, there were just some earlier up there. But yeah, it's kind of what I'm doing. I don't really feel like talking or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna keep building. And I don't even know if this is gonna be episode 2 or episode 3. I think I'll put this like in episode. I don't know actually. I was gonna say I think I'll put it in episode 2. I don't know. I'm talking too much now, and I don't. I'm literally saying the same things over and over. All right, I'm just gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to the rest of this.
The next day.
Man, I don't even know where to begin. I'm very upset right now. It's been a day. It has been a day. So I know I had said, and probably would have been in episode 2, that I was going to use, or maybe even episode 3. And I don't even know where this is going to go. I don't know where I'm at. I really don't know. I've just recorded a lot, and then I'll stop, and then I'll come back and record more just because I have nothing else to do, nothing better to do, bored, things like that, right? So there's going to be a lot of stuff I'll have to, at least I know the first few videos I know are like a set kind of way, and they're all timed right and everything like that, so they're all fine. But anyway, I used the replay mod. I went back to it. For some reason, whether it or the game, I'm not entirely sure, but most of the replay mod footage that I had for a lot of the in-between clips and things like that just don't work anymore. I say anymore, they don't even work in general. Most of them don't even work. I can't even get them to load. And when I do, I'll click into them and they'll disappear, which makes me very upset. I'm not happy about that. But what can you do? I left it at that. decided that I would just do things and then record. And that's what I'm doing now. So, just to recap, pick up on a few things. So, first off, when I had gone exploring to gather supplies after I initially discovered replay wasn't working, I do have replay mod clips of this that I'm hoping will work, but I at least wanted to make it known now. So, I had gone to a village. I went to a village over here, and that's where I found the dogs and the cats. This is the dog I got in episode, I believe it was episode 1. So the world I'm in right now, you'll notice I'm in creative. Well, I have made a copy of my survival world because I wanted to try and take the build that I was building, try and just kind of see what my ideas were. So originally in the video, in the episode 3 video, you'll see it was going to be oak. I decided to change it to spruce, which is what made me have to go on a gathering supply mission to get spruce. So that's where the animals came from. This was the stuff, some of the stuff. I found another 2 backpacks. This was the spruce I went and collected. Now, this is going to be the finished look, 100%. However, there's a couple things that I'm unsure of, which is why I wanted to come into a creative testing world of the exact copy. I've realized, so this is kind of what I'm thinking for the floor design. I have a couple, I have this one, and then I have this one over here, we'll get to in a minute. So I have this as the floor design, which I very like, and then I've spruced up the roof design a little bit, which I also like a lot. Now, that's this, and I was torn between a couple ideas, and so I'll show you over here at this one. So this is more of the completed outside look, as you can tell. The waterfalls will go up top, you know, pool of water, everything like that. Now, my initial idea was this, to have a floor kind of cascading down, and on said floor, it'll act as like storage, like an attic, mainly because the water leaks through. So I was like, okay, well, let me put like a floor here and make it usable. Give it some give it proper use. So I would just use it as like a bunch of storage, right? You got some barrels here, and then chests and chests. That was my idea. I think I'm liking this a lot, truth be told. Over here would be the bedroom, I think. I'd have a little bed here. And what I'm thinking for right here, right? So have some furnaces, some blast furnaces, maybe some smokers, right? And then crafting table. So from here, I would probably put like a furnace, blast furnace, and a smoker like this, both in said corner. And then crafting table down here, and then this probably be like the kitchen. And then over here, I had an idea. So I have a mod called Moving Elevators. Again, it can allow you to make elevators out of any block. It's very, very like reminiscent of how Create works in a way, but it's more simple. I've played with this mod for years. So I decided to just try out an idea with it. And that's what this kind of whole elevator shaft is. And I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Could take me down to this like mining level, right? I could mine it down I could have multiple floors, as you could see up there. I could take it all the way down to like a cave or a mining level, things like that. Have different levels, so never run out of room. I could have specifics, and I think I'll do that. I like the idea. So that's why I have a world edit, so I was able to make a copy of it. So this obviously is not going to be here. This will be over here, but all of that you saw will be done into this in survival. I'm not even sure where, like I said, where this is going to go. It was a day, and the day's not even almost, it's only 2 p.m. on the 13th of January. It's been a week since I've uploaded that first video, the first episode. It's been a week. Things are rough. Yeah, it was just, today was a day, and I just wanted to do Minecraft. I honestly just wanted to play Minecraft. So that's what I did.
2 hours later.
Everything is, as you can see, this was where I last left off on it. The outside was basically finished except for that, which is why I had gone and got the spruce, as you can see here. Everything from my inventory that you saw in the chest and the creative testing world is here. So now it's just going to be about getting rid of the floor. Cool. Floor's gone. Now time to place the floor into this. Which is good to see, because I had plenty left over. So now that's done. I need to... elevator is an ender pearl and then wool. Alright, so I just need to get one enderman kill, but I need one enderman kill. I need 2! Crap, I need 2 because I need 2 pearls. The one that goes here and then the one that'll go up here. Because if I do the floor first, to do the roof, it'll be a lot easier to get done. And actually, while I'm thinking about it though, this won't be too bad to do. So here, and I do this, remove this, this one. And then I think I did remove that one and put a stair there as well. Now do that to this side. Boom, 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 boom. And then this one. Great. All right, let me get those stairs real quick. All right, so it went here, 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 here. Oh, not like that. Here, 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 and then nice. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right, sweet. So yeah, when I build this basically like the attic, it'll be easier to get remove these, and then put the stairs there because I'll be able to walk and everything like that. Okay, so that didn't take too long actually. I'm pretty impressed with myself on that one. Yippee.